Hello everyone and welcome to another Stormworks video. Now last week we had a look at how you could hunt down the AI aircraft and actually do some aerial refueling. The only problem with that is it required you to actually find the plane and you had a very small chance of actually finding it. So I asked the question is, would it be a good option to go and manually spawn this in, having some kind of command to say spawn a plane on top of me, I want to do aerial refueling. A lot of you did obviously answer that post, and I think we got over a couple thousand people saying yeah, it would be a great idea. So I listened to the feedback and I've gone and created a little script that does that for you. All you have to do is make sure you start a new save and you enable the refueling service. Now the refueling service is pretty cool. It will go and spawn a plane on your tile. So you can see I've already got a refueling plane just here in front of me. And it will charge you 5,000 for calling out the plane. Now of course, if you're playing creative mode, you have infinite money, so you don't need to worry about anything. If you're playing career mode, obviously that is quite expensive, so you need to just be a little bit careful on calling a lot of them in. Now, the plane does spawn in your tile, as I said. It also flies at a heading of 0. It will also go and fly at 120 knots and at a altitude of 500, which is pretty cool. So you can set up your systems around that to work perfectly for it. Now to actually go and request or remove one of these planes, you have two simple scripts. The first simple script that you can go and do is actually to get rid of the plane. All we have to do is type in remove and it goes and removes the plane for you. You don't have to do anything and it's gone. Now if you didn't want to manually go and type that in, the plane will automatically despawn once you leave its tile. So if you get far enough away from it, it's despawned and it's gone. So you don't have to worry about it actually clogging up all of your system and using all of your obviously performance. Now if you want to get a plane in, let's imagine we're flying and we're running out of fuel, like, oh no, we really need fuel. Well, all you have to do is come into escape, type in refuel plane. It's then going to charge you to spawn the plane in, which is 5,000, and the plane has now gone and spawned in. Let's go and find it. It should be somewhere around us. There we go, right there behind us, and we can now go and do some aerial refueling. Now, as I said, at the moment, it only charges you for the call out, which is 5,000. I want to add some more features onto this, maybe that it will charge you per liter that you use of the fuel from the plane, but once again, that's a little bit of an advanced feature, and I haven't gotten that far just yet. So that's what we have with the plane at the moment. Now, quite a lot of cool features on here, and I'm actually going to be showing you another really cool little project that I've been working on in the background that we can have a quick glance at in this video today. But guys, if you want to go and use this, I will put this up on the workshop, so definitely go and check it out, have play with it. Let me know your comments of what you think. If you want anything changed, do you want anything added to it, let me know. Obviously, if you like this, hit that like button. It really does help out the video and obviously helps me out too. So that's the refueling plane. This video is not just about that, it's also going to be showing you something else I've been working on. So let's go and head over to the Sawyer Islands and let's go and do some stuff over there. So we're going to go and let's go somewhere random, maybe over here, why not? So we're going to teleport over to that location and we're going to do something. Now let's imagine that you're out in the world and there's a fire. So I'm actually just going to go and shoot a couple of flares to start some fires here in Stormworks. Up in the trees, obviously you could be crashing your plane, you could have done quite a few different things that could have caused a fire to start here in Stormworks. But let's imagine that you have got this fire and you're out in the world and you don't really have anything to deal with it. What are you actually going to do? Well, I've gone and created another little script. Now, the new script that I've gone and created is actually a water bombing service. Yes, that is correct. A water bombing service that you can go and request on your location. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can be on a mountain, you can be in the river, you can be on the ocean, you can be on land, you can be in a bunch of trees. It will go and request a water bombing service at your location. So eventually we should get some fires started here. So with these flares, we should get a couple flyers hopefully start in a few seconds. Let's wait for one to start. Now while we're waiting for one to start, we can say, oh no, we've got a fire, we really need to be put it out. So for example, right over here, we need this to be put out. Well, we can once again press the escape key, we can go question mark and we can type water bomber. That will cost us a call out fee of 3,000 and it also goes and requests a water bombing plane. Now if we go and just zoom out of here, we should notice that there is a water bombing plane coming in for its water bombing run. Now we can actually go anywhere we want, we can move around, we can stay there. I'm actually just gonna go and zoom out a bit so you guys can see what's actually happening here. So we've got a couple fires, you can see our little players over there, and we should see the plane in a few seconds. There it is over there. So there's the plane coming in for a nice water bombing, and let's go to this view. Maybe this view will be pretty cool. So you can see the plane has come in, it's dropped its altitude. I think it goes around 75 above the current player's altitude. So let's imagine if I'm at 10 altitude, it will go at 85, etc. Once it gets close enough, let's have a look and see. It starts dropping water from the plane, and it will try and put out the fire for you. So you can see all the water that's getting dropped there. Now, at the moment, this is just a proof of concept. I haven't finished it, but it did put out the one fire, which was right next to my location. It didn't put the fire out there, but and then it will stop in a few seconds and it will go and disappear. So that's the next project that I'm currently working on now. This can be adapted, and I am thinking of doing a lot of other things. I'm thinking of doing aerial drops. I'm thinking of doing bombing runs once we get bombs here in Stormworks. But at the moment, I've only got the water bombing service. Now, another cool thing about this is we can obviously go and tell it to go away. So we can tell it to be removed. Okay, so we can just remove it like that, and the plane is gone. And if we want another one, which is once again going to cost us to do it, we can once again go to exit, type in water bomber, and there comes the plane. It's gone and charged us 3,000 for that, and the plane has gone and spawned in, as you can see just over there in the far distance. It's now setting a course directly for us at our Pacific location, which is the player's location just over there, and it's going to do another water run there. Now, as I said, you could be anywhere. We could be over there and request it. We could be on another island and request it. It will pick up the player's location and do a bombing run or water run for that location, which is pretty cool. Now, can you imagine all these other cool AI services in game where, you know, we could ask for vehicles, we could ask for bombs, we could ask for lots of different things. And this is all AI script. I'm not playing in multiplayer. There's all the scripting which is doing it, which is really pretty cool. So let's wait for it. It's coming in nice and low. It should stop dropping its water any second. There we go. Dropping its water. Hopefully it'll put that fire out now. Ah, look at that. Almost. It's just a little bit left on those trees there, but almost did that. And you can see it's still dropping its water, so trying to put any extra fires out, and then eventually it will go and despawn and stop. You can see it stopped putting its water now, and now it's going to go and despawn in a few seconds. So guys, that's another project that I've been working on, but the main thing I want to show you was the aerial refueling. That mission is on the workshop. I will leave a link in the video description below, so if you want to go and play with it, download it, do what you want with it, go and check it out. Leave me some comments if you guys have any issues with it, or if you want anything improved, let me know and we'll look at doing that. But this is another new project that I'm working on. I'm having a lot of fun playing with this, and I'd love to hear your comments on what you think of the water bombing service. That's another really cool thing. Guys, if you have liked this video, smash that like button. Once again, also, if you don't want to miss any future content, hit that subscribe button and also the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And until the next one, we will see you then.